You don't need to be interested in anything else, just click on this button here. What it does, it shows you what your thumbnail looks like on the home page. So you can see now, today I'm super excited to show you guys the ultimate thumbnail optimization system, VidIQ's thumbnail preview feature. But you know what the cool thing is, not only does it show you exactly how your thumbnail looks in a real search result, but it can also compare you against your competitors, preview on mobile devices, and even reveal which thumbnails get the highest click-through rates. And you know what? Finally, it integrates directly with your YouTube Studio workflow to save you hours and hours of guesswork. As always, I'm going to give you guys this entire optimization process for free so that you can start getting better with your click-through rates, just like I have. So stick around and I'll show you exactly how to set up your thumbnail testing workflow for maximum results. I don't want to waste any more time, so let's see how this thing works. So look, the very first thing you want to do is scroll down into the description of this video and click on the link, the VidIQ link. I'm going to put it in the first line or the second line of the description. That link will take you to the actual page where you can actually install the VidIQ Chrome extension. So what you'll do is you'll come to a page like this where you can actually install your Chrome extension, and all you need to do is just click on that button there and it will take you to the actual extension page. And from there, obviously I've already installed this, but what you need to do is just click on a button here. It will say install for Chrome or whatever. If you're on a Mac, for example, it will have the link there to actually install it on Mac. So just click on that button there and it will actually install the Chrome extension for you. And then from there, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to log in. All right. Now, the best way to do that is to actually probably log in via Google. So if you've got a Google account, just log in via Google. It's so much easier rather than putting your email and a password. Just log in with Google if you can do. So the very first thing you need to do is you need to navigate to YouTube Studio. So you'll click on your YouTube Studio here, and then what you'll do is you'll find a video that you've uploaded, right? Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be a new video. It can be an old video like I'm showing you on the screen here. But if you want to do it with a new video, you can do as well. Just make sure that you upload the 3 thumbnails or the thumbnail that you actually want to test. So I'm going to show you on this particular video. It's quite an old video, but it did really well. And I think that one of the main reasons why it did well is because the thumbnail was different to what else was out there at the time. So what you want to do is if you're going to use this with a new video, what you're going to do is you want to upload your video, upload your thumbnail just here. And then what you'll do is once you actually put in your thumbnail, on the very right hand side here, as long as you've downloaded the actual Chrome extension and you've signed up, you should see what we call a thumbnail preview here. All right. You don't need to be interested in anything else. Just click on this button here. And what it does, let me just take this off, show trending. What it does, it shows you what your thumbnail looks like on the home page. All right. So you can see now, these are the trending videos on YouTube at the moment. So basically what you can see is my video, whether it's a new upload or whether it's an existing one, it shows you exactly what your thumbnail looks like. So you can see among all the trending videos here, it doesn't look anything like those. It really does stand out. So on the left hand side, you've got an option to upload more thumbnails. So you can upload those. I think you can do a maximum of about 3. Obviously you've got your title there. But the thing is, what makes this really powerful is the fact that you can actually compare your thumbnail to your competitors. All right, I can't remember how many you can actually add on here, but I've added 2. So my channel is an EV channel, and I've got a couple of competitors that make similar videos to mine. And what you can do is you can actually just click on this button here, the plus button, the competition button, and what you can do is then search for your competitors. All right. Once you actually type in the name of their channel and click add, it basically adds the actual channel on the left hand side here. Now this is really cool and you're going to really love this. If I take away the trending videos, it's just going to show my video there, my thumbnail. But when I add on the competitor channel there, it basically places my thumbnail among his videos. As you can see, this is just a good example of what your thumbnail is going to look at compared to your competition. Now I've got another competitor that if I didn't want to see this Dave Takes It On, for example, I could take off that competitor and then just click on Definitely Not Guru, which is another competitor of mine, and it puts my thumbnails up against his, or my thumbnail up against his thumbnail. So you can get a really good view of exactly what your thumbnail is actually going to look like. Also, another little option as well, and this might be something that you might want to use or you might not want to use, is if you click on both of them, you can bring up both of your competitors as well, or any more that you actually want to compare with. All right, and you can basically see just how well your thumbnails are doing, or just how different it is compared to your competition. So what I will do is I will upload another thumbnail just for you to see. Let's choose this one. This is a different video, but it just gives you an example of uploading a thumbnail so you can actually compare. So at the moment, I've got this one that I've actually chosen, which is one that's is a recent video. As you can see, it just brings it into this dashboard here on VidIQ. Now, what you can do as well, and this is what I really love about this, and I found out about this the other day, there is actually a select button here. If you click that select button, it brings up both of your thumbnails. So it gives you, again, another example of what this looks like. Now, if you didn't want both of them up there, and say, for example, you wanted to just maybe look at that thumbnail against this other channel, all you need to do is hover over the thumbnail that you want to use, click on the tick button, and it brings the thumbnail just there. And I'll just show you that, for example, on this other thumbnail. So as you can see, you can toggle between them, but if you wanted both of them up there, you just click this select toggle bar and it brings both of your thumbnails up there. Now what you can also do is, you see you've got the home button here. This is where it gets really powerful. So this is the home page. This is what your thumbnails will look like on the home page. But if you wanted to have a look to see what your thumbnails looked in search, you can just click on at the bottom here, this little house icon, click on search, and it shows you exactly what your thumbnails are going to look like if somebody was searching. So again, it gives you a nice example of what your thumbnails will look like against your competition. And if you wanted to take, say for example, take one of the competition off, you just click on that and it brings up the other one, all right? Or the one that was already there. Now search is not the only one, you've got suggested as well. So that's exactly what your thumbnail looks like in search. Again, it gives you a nice example on the right hand side if you're on desktop, exactly what your thumbnail is going to look like. And again, if you didn't want to compare it with one of the channels, you just take it off and just add the other one on there. It's really, really easy. Next one down, we've tried home, we've tried search, we've tried suggested. What you can also do is you can have a look at what it's going to look like if somebody was scrolling on their mobile. This is another great feature and it's so powerful. So just click on the mobile icon there, and this is exactly what it looks like if somebody's scrolling through on their mobile phone. You can see, so can you see how powerful it is? Not only are you looking at the comparison between thumbnails, you can also look at the comparison between titles. And again, if you didn't want to have both of them on there, click that select button again and it'll just show you one against your competition. And then very lastly, you've got, so we've gone through home, we've gone through search, we've gone through suggested, we've gone through mobile, and the very last one is just the thumbnails. All right, so it just gives you a block view of what the thumbnails look like. And again, if you didn't want this one here, you wanted the other one, or if you had a third one or a fourth one, you just click on the tick button and it shows you that, because you can see how different my thumbnail is from this competitor. But if you wanted to see it among all the other thumbnails on the page, just click on the home button again and it just takes you back. And if you wanted to see it trending, you also have the choice of filtering this so it's the third video along, or you can actually click on it again and just pick it as random. So it's no longer in the first position or second position now, it's basically just in a random place. What you can also do is click on shuffle, and it just gives you a different idea of what your thumbnail looks like when you shuffle it. So if we click on shuffle again, it's going to put it in a different place if I can find it. There you go. And again, if you wanted to switch them, you just click on the actual little tick bar on the thumbnail that you want to see. And then again, if you want to shuffle it, you can do, just to give you an example of what it looks like. And then what you really want to do is you want to save this view. So if you just click on save, you can see here your changes are saved. So if you come out of this and then you want to save and quit, if you want to go and try this with another thumbnail, let's say for example we'll choose this one. So you just click on the details icon, click on thumbnail preview again, and there you go. And you can do the same thing again really. You can go to the search, see what it looks like on search, see what it looks like on suggested, so you can get a really nice comparison here on mobile. That's how it looks on mobile. And as you can see, my thumbnails are very different from his. And then we've got the thumbnail view just there. So why does it matter? Why does it matter to have a look at your thumbnails in this way? It allows you to see if your thumbnail, first, is it stands out. Second, do you need a border around it, for example? Whether you have a green border or a red border, will it make a difference compared to the other thumbnails on that page? You can see the contrasting colors as well. So if you look on this page here, you can see that there's quite a big contrast in colors between my thumbnail and any of the others that you see on here. You can see that the caption is a lot larger than my competition, especially this guy here. And also the color of any items that you have on here, or even the top that you have on. Should I wear a red top? Should I wear a blue top? Would it look better if I wore a pink top even? It doesn't matter. It just gives you that nice little perspective of what your thumbnail is going to look like. And you see, from there, you can basically just start testing. Anytime that you upload a new video, upload your thumbnails as well. And what you really want to do is you want to compare what your thumbnail looks like to your competition. Guys, this is so powerful. And do you know what? You can actually do this today. All you need to do is click the link in the description, sign up with the Chrome extension, sign up with VidIQ, just use your Google login basically, and you can actually get this feature for free. It's totally free at the moment. But one of the most important things you want to do is you want to try and build this into your workflow, all right? So if you've just recorded your video and you haven't done your thumbnails yet, start designing your thumbnails, whether you use, I don't know, Photoshop or Canva. Once you've done that, upload them to YouTube Studio, and then you can actually start playing around with this tool. And I'll tell you what, when you can actually create thumbnails that are so much different from your competitors, or so much different from what's already out there, they will stand out a lot more. And if they stand out a lot more, what happens is your click-through rate, which is the amount of time somebody clicks on it based on the impressions, your click-through rate will increase as long as it stands out in a crowded marketplace. Now look, if you're serious about turning your expertise into real revenue through content creation, I've got something really special for you. I've created the Content Revenue Lab, which is where I share the complete systems I use to monetize my knowledge, including advanced thumbnail strategies like you're seeing today, the psychology-based hooks, and even the exact workflows that took me from a marketing executive to a full-time content creator. Now, if you'd like this video, you're really going to like the next video next. You really want to watch that. In that video, I show you I hack my keywords to make sure they're optimized against the competition. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be playing next. Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Des. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you really want to watch that one next.